part of the 12. This is just a response video, not in a way that's aggressively asking for assistance or intervention, but more so in a way that's pensively, strategically, and genuinely asking for advice. So I watched this Layla Hormozi, I think it is, or Hormozi, Horm something, Layla Leiza. I watch her shit on YouTube, and she dresses the way that I used to dress and like to dress. I had that exact hair for like 3 years, brown, long, wavy, thick, extensions, and I do my makeup, or did my makeup, very similar. I feel when I look at her like I'm looking at a Heather Coco 2019, 2018, before I got rid of my dark hair and started going back light again, like as far as the vibe looks and goes. And all of the videos, I feel like they are being spoken to me. Like, I know that if it applies, great. If not, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it applies, I forgot how it goes, whatever. So I like to listen to these things and get a good perspective from people who are my age, my demographic, kind of in the same, similar or the same background as I have. And I just have I'm going to call you out, Layla, and ask, for your advice here on this matter. Now, specific to your video with regards to perception, I have made so many videos and so much content about this, and I've discussed this with people in person a lot. And this is going to be really quick because I'm busy right now and I have to run. But every single time I purchase clothing for myself, someone has stolen it. Someone has destroyed it. There was a time when a sponsor bought me a cashmere pants and hoodie set from Nordy's. I was literally having no place to live at the time. Xavier and I had nowhere to go and went to sleep literally at North Avenue Beach. I'm a grown-up with 4 children. Housing has never been an issue for me. My entire life prior to 2020, I've never had a housing issue. All of a sudden, I find myself with nowhere to live, having all of this adversity take place, some physical abuse, some sexual abuse. Anyways, I get a sponsored cashmere set, like a nice pair of like wide leg trouser pants that are made of cashmere and a matching hoodie. The very first day I got them, Xavier and I go to sleep at North Avenue. I'm on his chest and we have a blanket covering the both of us that's tucked underneath his body. We wake up the next day, I swear to God too, Xavier can verify, someone with scissors had cut the pants from off of the waistband so that when I stood up, the waistband was still on, but about half of the pants were cut off of the waistband. I could never wear them again after that. Like, unless I tied them and like did all the safety pins and I had nothing. Like, that was like one of 4 outfits I had at that time, because less than 72 hours prior, someone had stolen my entire bin from Xavier's father, and I purchased that with legal money. Naked wardrobe, I think I paid $200 for the pants and $70 for the top. Just that one outfit alone was a $300 outfit, and they stole the bin. My bin had my laptop, outfits like that, outfits from Marshall, from Ross. That bin in itself was worth about probably $2,000 to $3,000, and I purchased everything in there, or it was given to me legally. How do you recommend someone like me? You said don't wear athletic leisure clothing because the way that you're perceived is, and I believe this and I agree with this, it's so true, 1000% true. I want nothing more than to have like wide-legged trouser pants with like a button-up shirt or like a black turtleneck for every single day. I own nothing but leggings, and the reason for that is because I continue to work my you-know-what round. I like to say work my butt round rather than work my butt off now, because I felt like that was sending signs of the signal that I wanted a flat butt, and I do not. So I have been working my butt round, literally 7 out of 7 days of the week. I have been working 54 hours last week alone. And every single time I purchase myself something quality, something nice, something name brand, it gets stolen. Examples. Last year working at Spin, I bought a North Face hat for my head, like a $50 hat. They stole it. The only time, I would say the last 9 months, I haven't been robbed, but I also haven't been purchased anything expensive. So like my hat, this Chanel hat, I literally like sleep with it because I'm afraid that someone will steal it from me. This is the only thing of any value that I even have left anymore. Like literally, what would you say for a woman like myself who has been raped, robbed, sexually assaulted in other ways, beat up, had her belongings stolen, frauded, had her identity stolen, have all of her clothing separated from her children, and police have done minimal to be able to assist me with this. If they have the tools to be able to do it, I don't know that because I've filed so many police reports. It's not even funny. And we're at a space now. I have a 2-year lease in my apartment. I've been there 1 year, and we're being threatened by strangers pretending to be the management company that I need to leave or change X, Y, and Z about how I'm living. I'm never even there. I work literally. I leave between 6 and 9 a.m. every single day, and I don't get back until between like 11 and like 1 a.m. most days. I would say that's like 98% of the time I've been there. There are a few days I let myself sleep until 9:30, but very, very rarely. I'd say once a month. What would you recommend for someone like me who has 10 years experience in healthcare administration, has proven time and time again that they are loyal, intelligent, caring, kind, motivated, driven, etc., a loving mother, a good person? Like, what would you recommend for someone like me to get my clothing, wardrobe rebuilt so that I can present myself to the world in the way that I know I want to be perceived and the way that I deserve to be perceived, especially when there are people like who have been proven to be stalking me, harassing me, and even robbing me. And with the lack of assistance from, FBI or, local law enforcement, I did do a very small appearance on a reality show, and I did have a very large platform for spicy content, all solo, never porn. But I just want to know, I'm trying to move all of that following into the following of if I can do it, you can. And GoPro Solo is the name of my production company. So it's about everything and anything, styling yourself, personal training yourself. Like maybe you don't have to do it alone, but if, in the case that you need to do a workout and your personal trainer's not there, I'm helping people with those tools. That's the niche of my content, GoPro Solo. So it's me showing how I've done everything, and I might not be alone. It might be with a girlfriend or with Xavier or with someone else. It just means without like the corporate backing, how do you be successful? And that's my line, that's my brand. But every single time I purchase clothing and try to get, a step above with regards to professionalism, they keep on coming and robbing me. So what would you recommend for someone like myself who has literally been forced to slave labor at this point when you work 7 days a week and your belongings keep getting stolen and you're not being permitted to support your children? That I would call that slave labor and human trafficking. What would you recommend I do when I haven't been able to enhance my wardrobe, not because I'm unwilling or I don't want to, but because I keep getting robbed? This one's for Layla.